What's going on, guys? Today we are in Indianapolis looking at some real estate. We are currently waiting for, hands down, the best agent in this city, who is also with the best brokerage, which is the Trusted Home Team. She's going to be showing us this beautiful building here. It's got some apartment units up top with some retail space down below. So we're going to take you guys along with us. Come along for the ride. So looking at Blumlux here, what can you tell me about this building? I know it's kind of a mixed use situation.
Sure, yeah, there are 8 units, and then there's actually business opportunities for rentals down below. So it's been highly successful thus far, but we're glad that you're up here taking a look.
Absolutely. I do strictly down in Evansville multifamily, like small to mid-size, anywhere from like 10 to 50 units. That's what I'm working with Josh on. Try to find something here. I'm trying to break into the indie market.
Sure.
So that's what I'm working with him on. Yeah. The Trusted Home Team, right?
That's right.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Yep.
Trusted Home Team.
I love it. Nice. So with me being an investor coming into the Indianapolis market, what can you tell me as far as, are there signs of growth? What's happening with the market?
Yeah, the market is definitely growing, and there are specific pockets that are growing exponentially. So I definitely think the best thing is to find yourself a realtor that knows those areas, and specifically anything around here where BottleWorks is on the up, and even slightly even more towards Speedway, and a little bit more towards Fountain Square, Bates Hendricks.
Awesome, awesome. So as far as areas to stay away from, what would you recommend there?
Honestly, what we're seeing is there's no areas necessarily to stay away from. A lot of stuff is getting scooped up rather quickly. As far as your ROI, your return on your investment, and profitability, I would stay away from areas that are more established. So kind of getting into those pockets that maybe people don't know about yet, or only a few people are catching on to, that aren't on the up and up, I'd say that that's where you want to target. But overall, I wouldn't say that there's any real areas to stay away from.
Gotcha.
There's
Awesome.
opportunity all over.
Yeah. So as far as rental rates, let's say with the 1 bedroom, what are you guys seeing?
So as far as rentals go, it all depends on the quality of the product. You know what I mean? So downtown, could range from 1,100 to, let's say, anywhere up to 2,000 for a 1 bedroom. And on up, obviously, with 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom. But it depends when it was built, if it was renoed, et cetera, based on what the product looks like.
Right. Right, and that's substantially an increase from what we're seeing down in Evansville, where
I'm sure
it's around 550.
I'm sure that's a little bit of a sticker shock for you.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, but it's like with any market, whether it be Indianapolis, bigger cities, Denver, LA, down to Evansville. It depends on what the area and what you're getting for it.
Right.
So.
Right. And we also see a direct correlation there, because down there as well, as far as price points.
Sure.
You guys are substantially higher up here than we are down in Evansville.
Sure.
So. But that's something that's always intrigued me about the Indianapolis market, is the size of it, as well as all the opportunity for growth. I know you mentioned earlier, it's just continuing to grow. Areas like what we're seeing right now, like this is a brand new build right here. Just throwing them up. We got cranes in the sky over here, so they're just continuing to grow. So that's something that's I've really enjoyed about this market.
Yeah, absolutely. Indianapolis in and of itself is such a doable city to live in, but it has so many of the things that you're looking for in a big city. It has the Pacers, the Colts, the Indianapolis 500, big things like that. But also we've got so many restaurants and things like that are going on that you are wanting in a big city, but not for the price point of a Nashville and LA.
Right.
So for the Midwest, this is really a real sweet spot.
So looking around here, I see a bunch of construction.
Sure.
Specifically Bottle Works. What can
Sure.
you tell me about that?
So Bottle Works was the original Coca-Cola factory, and they have revamped it, and it is a gorgeous property. It's been a huge addition to Indianapolis. So they've got anywhere from a theater to a hotel, a bunch of bars and restaurants, and it's called The Garage. So it's a little bit, I've seen it in other cities, but it's a little bit of a high-end cafeteria, if you will, where it's got different vendors, different distilleries, wine bars, things like that within it. So it's a great place for a community to meet up with friends, family, and it's very walkable. It's right off of Mass Ave.
Awesome. So that's like the go-to around here is Bottle Works?
It's the new go-to,
Yeah.
and they're expanding it, as you can see here, even more. That's actually the second portion of it. So it's been a huge hit, and it's been really ideal because up until that addition, Mass Ave, a lot of people really stopped at College, and now it's coming on this way. So it brings up the value for areas such as this building.
Awesome. Let's go get some lunch.
You've got pizza back here. You've got a wine bar and a distillery, fish and chips, tacos. How about a juice bar?
What are we getting? Thanks for tuning in, guys. That concludes our trip to Indianapolis. It was awesome getting to connect with Heather and the Trusted Home team. She provided great value, great insight as far as the market here in Indianapolis goes. Stay tuned for a follow-up video where we will be partnering up with the Trusted Home team for the next deal.